I'm Zara Maynard, I'm 16 years old and I'm a member of Honiton Young Farmers Club.
Hi, my name is Caroline Trude. I was a member of Wimper and Broadclyst Young Farmers and a huge supporter of Devon YFC. I'm currently an NFU Mutual Insurance Agent and an NFU Group Secretary.
I'm Babs Leach. I'm associated with Honiton Young Farmers, which I joined practically 50 years ago.
Gosh, many moons ago. It was junior public speaking held at Ottery Village Hall, a very cold and drafty village hall, but it was a very nerve-wracking experience. I know I was incredibly nervous before we started, but I was trained by my trainers in Wimpole Young Farmers and still very nervous when I got on stage, but I just had to give it my all and I was incredibly relieved and pleased afterwards.
Last year was the first time I took part in junior public speaking, and it was quite nerve-wracking the first time as I had never heard of the competition before and I was going into it a bit blind.
Well, a lot of impact. I think it's a really important thing, and when I look back at the young people that I'm training these days from 12, 13, 14 upwards, the impact is huge, and you see such a difference in their confidence when you've worked with them over a few years. And by the time they get to taking office and more important roles in Young Farmers, they're massively confident compared to how they were. And of course that stands them in good stead for the future.
It has boosted my confidence massively, as I feel now I'm able to talk to people that I don't necessarily know, and I feel like I can go up to anyone and talk to people, and especially talk to different people in front of a big crowd.
I was lucky enough to be chairman of that public speaking event, and it taught me to be able to host another member as my guest, to be organised, to have my notes prepared. It grew my confidence massively, and that was my first stepping stone to build from there. I owe everything to Young Farmers. It really did give me the skills I needed for life, and I very much put where I am today, I owe it all to Young Farmers. Even in my role today, organising meetings and chairing NFU meetings, I owe those skills that I learnt back in my Young Farmers days to everything I put in front of members and in front of clients today.
Oh, most certainly it's impacted on my life. I mean, I've always, since those young days, had the confidence to take up office and be in the public eye, if it was like. I've taken on a lot of Young Farmers roles and have loved being trainer, a judge and president of my club. And I also have a very busy village life with being church warden and things in the village, so it helps me in that score as well.
I definitely recommend junior public speaking to other members, as it's quite a good way to start off in a speaking competition, as there's different roles to take part in and to suit your personality. For example, the speaker who gets to make up their own speech and present in front of everyone, or the proposer who gets to ask the speaker questions about their speech, or even the chairman who gets to introduce the speaker as well. So there's different roles that you can take part in to suit your personality.
But I particularly feel in these days young people are going to have quite a lot of competition to go to university and for jobs. And it's not just about Young Farmers, you need those skills to go forward.
If you fast forward to when you were older, you'd always would have wished that you took part and learnt those skills. So get involved now, take part, make mistakes, but also learn some excellent skills that you will always have with you for life.
I would say to them that Young Farmers is such an amazing place, as especially for our club, it feels more like a family. We all know each other and we can all go to each other when we need help.
I would say get involved with your Young Farmers Club. It was the best decision I've ever made. It taught me so much. And even if you're not a farmer, you're living in the rural countryside, or you just want to learn a little bit more about rural living, get involved in your local club. It's the best thing that you'll ever do, and have some fun.
There's so many activities in Young Farmers, not just the public speaking. There's absolutely everything for everybody. Say yes when they're asked to join a team and to have a go, because it really will make a difference to their lives.
During my time at Young Farmers, I definitely like to work my way up through the roles within the clubs and eventually get to a chairman or secretary. And I'd also like to make my voice known and put my ideas forward within the club to make it an even better place than it already is.